Hiya, this is a video tutorial to help you with Hedwig's theme. This is from the book Accelerated Piano Adventures, Popular Repertoire Book 1 for the older beginner, and we're on pages 10 and 11. I'm going to play the piece to you hands together with dynamics so that you can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll break it down for you into sections and hands separately. What I'd like you to do whilst you're listening is see if you can follow the music along as best you can. Here we go, this is what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm going to break this down for you now into short sections. I'm going to do 4 notes at a time, something like that. So the piece starts with your left third finger on the G below middle C. Your right thumb needs to be on middle C. The first 4 notes are G with your left third finger, then C with your thumb, right hand, third finger onto the E flat, then D. So the first 4 notes are like this. Then the next 4 notes are just for the right hand, and this is the first line of the piece. So the notes are C, G, F, D, like this. The next 4 notes, so moving on to the second line, have your left thumb ready on the B, because that's the 4th note of this section. So the first 3 notes are in the right hand. Thumb first on C, E flat with the third finger, then D with the second, and then that B with your left thumb, like this. Then we've got 2 more notes of this phrase, C with the right thumb, and then a G with your third finger in the left hand. Then it carries on, so it's quite similar to the beginning. It starts with a G with your left third finger again, then the right thumb on C, E flat with the third, D with the index finger of the right hand, like this. And then it carries on, so C with the thumb in the right hand, then the B right next door with the left thumb. Then here's the tricky bit. The fingers are 3, 1, 3, but the notes are all next door to each other, these ones here. So you're going to play the third finger on the B flat, this is all the left hand, then your thumb's going to tuck under slightly onto the A, and then your third finger is going to hit this middle black note, the A flat. So those 3 notes will be like this. So if we join it up with the C in the right thumb, this is bar 10, line 3, so it's going to go C with the right thumb, then B with the left thumb, then it does that 3, 1, 3 pattern, 3 with the 3 on the B flat, tuck your thumb under for the A, then the 3 again on the A flat. So those 5 notes in total are going to sound like this. Okay, next little bit, onto the last line of the page. This is bar 13, 4 notes at a time again. So we're going to have A flat with the right hand, played with the 4th finger, then a G with your 3rd finger, then the F sharp with your 2nd finger, your index finger. Then your 4th finger is already kind of in your left hand, 4th finger is already resting on that F sharp anyway. So those 4 notes in sequence will sound like this. Next little bit, you've got 2 notes in the right hand and then a chord in the left hand. So let's get those notes ready. E flat in the right hand with your 3rd finger, then your thumb on the C. Then this chord is a C with your little finger and a G with your thumb. So have those notes ready to play after the right hand thumb C. So those notes will sound like this. Okay, the next section, you're going to be playing an E flat on its own, and then up onto the top of the next page. So this is now bar 17. So you know the chords that you've just played in the left hand, the C and the G, you're going to play exactly the same thing in the right hand, also a C and a G. So 2 chords, 1 in each hand, like this. Okay, so get used to playing those and make sure each note sounds evenly and equally to the others. Good thing to practice there. Then you've got an E flat on its own, and then you're going to repeat that same C and G chord in the right hand, like this. Okay, then you play another E flat on its own. So I'm going to play to you from the last note of the first page, the E flat, to the E flat that we've just finished on in bar 18. So it's going to sound like this. Okay. After you've done that, what I need you to do is just keep that right hand in position, because in a moment you're going to be playing the G with your little finger, and you're going to be playing an F sharp with your 4th finger and a D with your index finger. What you need to do first, though, is you're going to be crossing over with your left hand to play the middle black note, the A flat. So you're going to be playing it with your index finger. So it will look like your hands are playing one on top of each other at this point. What it is, as I said, your index finger of your left hand is going to play that A flat, and then you're going to move your hand straight back down to this area of the piano once you've done that. So those 4 notes are going to sound like this. Okay, so moving on to the next line. So this is the second line of the second page, bar 21. We've got E flat with the 3rd finger, this is right hand, then the G with little finger, then F sharp with the 4th finger, and then you're going to be playing the lower F sharp with your left index finger, like this. Then you've got a G on its own with your left thumb. And then you know the chord that you played a moment ago at the top of that page in the right hand, C and G, it comes back again now. Okay, so I'm going to play that second line to you now. Second line on the second page. Okay, the next bit is very, very similar. So you'll play an E flat on its own in the right hand, 3rd finger. And now we're on to the 3rd line of that second page. Do you remember those 2 chords that you had at the top of the page, 1 in each hand, C's and G's? They come back again now. And then you play the E flat on its own again in the right hand, and then that same chord again in the right hand, C and G. And then you play another E flat on its own. Okay, then what you do, you're going to cross over, but this time you're going to be playing the B flat with your index finger. Previously you played an A flat with your index finger, but this time it's a B flat. As soon as you've done that, you're going to need to move your hand back down to your normal sort of position. Okay, so after you've played that crossed over B flat, your right little finger is going to play the A, and then your 4th finger is going to play the A flat. So those 3 notes are like this. Okay, then what I need you to do is make sure on the last line, make sure your left index finger is on the F sharp, ready to play it in a moment. But before you do that, the notes for the right hand in bar 29 are A flat with the 4th, G with the 3rd, F sharp with the index finger. So those 4 notes like this. Then you've got E flat with the right 3rd finger, then C with your thumb, and then you're going to finish with that chord again for a final time, the C and G with your left hand. Okay, so that's it. So as always, take your time. Keep it in short sections. Practice each section repeatedly until you're feeling confident and comfortable. And take it at your pace. Don't forget, you can adjust the playback speed of this video to suit the tempo and to suit you. Okay, all right. Take care. Bye.